On the floor for the visiting San Antonio Spurs. At shooting guard, Lonnie Walker IV. At center, Jakob Poeltl. At power forward, Thaddeus Young. At the other forward position, Kelvin Johnson. At the other guard position, the head coach of the visiting team is Greg Popovich. And now, the starting lineup for your Orlando Magic. Starting at small forward, 6'9", number 22, Franz Wagner. At guard, 6'2", number 50, Cole Anthony. At guard, 6'6", number 31, Terrence Ross.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining. And let's go straight.
Thank you, Kevin. This
good story, DA. Thanks. And the starting group for the Spurs, Murray and Walker are the guards. Young is out there with Keldon Johnson, and it's Poeltl in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Orlando, Isaac and Carter are manning the post position. Anthony is out there with Terrence Ross, and it's Wagner in at the small forward. And Steve, after a tiny lull in adding superstar talent to the league, we're now seeing guys like Luka Doncic and Jason Tatum and Zion Williamson and John Morant make their presence felt.
Kevin, all potential future MVPs, and fans already can't get enough of them.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. Murray dishes to Poeltl. High post Young. Isaac on him.
And very quiet.
Making a change here. MV's checked in. The Spurs also changing it up. Eubanks, he's checked in for Poeltl. And McDermott's subbed in for Johnson. And that one misses.
McDermott on your squad is like having a guy that you can rely on knocking down shots in the stretch 4 position.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Murray. The Magic hitting the bucket. Moves back up. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Now here's Anthony. MP, great touch on the 16-footer.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Anthony against Murray.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
In the first.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
That shot should give
early on,
some
if you're him.
He's feeling good. He can help you stretch the defense a lot.
Ross finds MP.
Crypto.com.
Puts it up from 12.
A metal card.
Alive Orlando.
Powered by Crypto.
Anthony, the pass to MP.
What's on? I think I'm going to
And good. Just right down through the net.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
And you know, the adjustments should have already been made. They know he's a good shooter from that spot.
Now here's Murray. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Yes, that goes in.
An explosive athlete with the ball in his hands. DeJounte Murray doing a dance and creating space for his shot.
Here's MP. Unloads from 13. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. 6 points for MP. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Spurs. They trail by 1. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Man, a lot of that was game plan. Putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away and game planned a great strategy to take advantage of it.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Now, here is Young after the miss from MP. Back to McDermott. And the pass to Murray. Spurs passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Walker finds Young over Anthony. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's Wagner. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's the Spurs up 1. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. Well, Thaddeus Young in his 15th season in the league. He's remained a key piece, and he breaks down what he brings to the table.
Going out there and being an energy guy, going out there and getting those extra possessions, going out there and scoring the basketball, just putting every aspect of the game into perspective and just playing for it.
Greg, there's an argument to be made that he was his most efficient in 2021.
I mean, just stuffing the stat sheet. Points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, you name it. Thaddeus Young, like he said, can do a little bit of everything.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Robin Lopez. Going with an almost entirely new group here. MP's checked in for Lopez. Isaac comes in for Bamba. Wagner's checked in for Okiki, and it's Ross in for Anthony. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally. Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's Murray. And it's MP with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Over to the wing. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Attacking, putting his handprint all over this game. He has that ability from a point guard to jam it home.
Now here's Fultz inside. And the basket by Isaac. That's 10 points for Jonathan Isaac.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Murray with it. 6 points for him. That's at 5 from 18. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create. They're going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Carter. MP comes in for Wagner. Okiki's checked in for Terrence Ross. And it's Fulton for Cole Anthony. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Burke. McDermott comes in for Keldon Johnson. Vassell, he's checked in for Lonnie Walker. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Murray. On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Young. He's out there with McDermott. And it's Eubanks in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's MP. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. MP's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Magic. Spurs shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Vassell, the pass to Eubanks. Here's Vassell. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Can't hit from 12.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's MP. Rebound San Antonio. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Passes it to Forbes. It's rebounded by Fultz.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Isaac passes to MP. Shoots from 12. Basket counts. 79. MP's got 4 this quarter.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
And so it's the Orlando Magic up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to...
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge.
On, Coach.
MP, how you feeling? You getting a little more settled in?
Yeah, I feel good. You know, I feel like I'm getting to know everything. I'm learning the playbook, city. Just a lot to take in at first.
Yeah, it sure is.
Fans, get out of your seats and on your feet. Here are your Dallas Mavericks. Hi, I'm Sean Heath, the arena announcer for the Dallas Mavericks, and you'll hear me call Mavericks games on NBA 2K22. At guard, 6'7", number 77, Luka Doncic. So my daughter has said that I am the head cheerleader for the Dallas Mavericks, and she's not wrong. I have a tendency to yell even when I'm watching games on TV. She just can't watch games with...
A look at Lake Eola in the shadow of downtown Orlando. A breathtaking sunset in Central Florida. Thanks for joining us on a picture-perfect Sunday night for some NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against the Orlando Magic here at Amway Center. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian, we've heard a lot of critique of some of the fouls that are called. Ask Warriors head coach Steve Kerr. He said, quote, "We've gotten out of control, gifting offensive players the ability to..."
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Makes a good point. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Ingles and Bogdanovich, your small and power forwards. And it's Gobert in at the five. And for the Magic, Isaac and Carter up front. Markelle Fultz is out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Wagner in at the three. And a lot of interest in the early part of the season to see how teams have changed with the addition of new pieces, Doris.
Yeah, or perhaps the development of existing players. It's fascinating to watch. Always great to see those teams that have taken the next step. And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Pass to Ross. Outside Fultz. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Carter. MP comes in for Isaac. Okiki's checked in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Ross. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Vincent, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. O'Neal, he's checked in for Ingles. And Clarkson subbed in for Conley. Here's Clarkson. The Magic making their last shot. Here's Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Now here's MP. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Shoots from the elbow. And Gay the bucket on the assist by Clarkson.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Here's MP. They grab their own miss. With 2 seconds left. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. MP's got his second basket on the night. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back. And Jordan Clarkson winning the 6th Man of the Year in 2021. He talked about his experience with the Jazz and head coach Quinn Snyder.
It's been good for me. From day one, they told me to come here and be myself, playing free with a free mind and, trying to help us get wins.
Grant, no doubt, Clarkson has been a revelation in Utah.
I mean, B.A., he really has, taking his offensive aggression to new heights. That microwave role suits him to a T.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Utah.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
They've got Anthony. MP is out there with Wagner. Then there's Markelle Fultz, and it's Okiki in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Last season, after what was dubbed a historic wave of injuries, the Magic decided it was time to hit the reset button, trading away their veterans for picks and for prospects. This will take some patience, but the front office feels this different path affords them more upside to contend moving forward. Guys?
Allie, that's an excellent point, something to keep an eye on. And it's Gay with the miss.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Fultz. Clarkson grabs a miss. Utah leading. On the wing, Mitchell. Inside. Here's Pinson. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 6 assists here tonight.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Now here's MP. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Got it.
Well, Markelle Fultz trying to be a better floor general, on time and on target. Do that consistently.
Pass to Gay. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Mitchell with the ball, and Anthony picks him up defensively.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all. Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Orlando calls timeout.
Rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is if...
So it's the Utah Jazz, up 14.
It's time for defense.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. MP is checked in for Carter. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Okiki's checked in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Ross. A big group substitution here for Utah. Pinson, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. O'Neal, he's checked in for Ingles. And Clarkson subbed in for Conley. So the Utah 5 right now. Donovan Mitchell out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Pinson in at the center, locking down the middle. And the powerful one-handed slam.
That's just big-time playmaking ability from Donovan Mitchell. This guy working the defense to create a shot opportunity.
Pass to MP. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Cash money from 16 feet away.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Here's Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in. Mitchell's got 8 points.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Pass to Wagner. Here's MP. Here's a key.
2 minutes remaining.
5 to shoot.
2 minutes.
Here's MP. Pulled the shot a little left. Bounce goes his way, though. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Gay outside. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Pinson. Covered by MP. No good from 11 feet. For Orlando, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Anthony, the pass to MP. Takes a 13-footer. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
Now Mitchell. We've got 1:08 left in the third. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 10.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Back to Fultz. Count that bucket.
Looks like he's shooting with a lot more confidence here in the second half.
For Utah, they've gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Now here's Mitchell. 10 points for him. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. Lets the three fly. And Fultz pulls it down.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Here's MP. Utah with the rebound. They host the Hawks after this one. That game starts a nice 5-game homestand for them. And so it's Utah up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Playing some great basketball, holding a healthy advantage. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, look, though, I'm gonna get about to quit. Killing you with that accent.
Quinn Snyder with some words for his players.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity, okay? On misses, you guys really run in space. Anyone can bring it.
Trying to maintain that
Big
edge
boy
right now.
80
Coach Snyder
front.
encouraging his guys.
That A shit
Solid
for
advice
shit
from
right
Coach
there.
Snyder.
Ain't gonna lie to you, that A
to
shit
remain
for
engaged.
shit.
And with the fourth quarter
That
upon
A
us,
shit
time
for
is running
shit.
out
That
for this
A
game to
shit
become
for
competitive.
shit.
Does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, BA, I
Let's
actually
go.
think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team.
Wish I had 5
but then you
kids little later
surround
now.
them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the a great win for the Jazz.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Azubuike, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Pascal comes in for Bogdanovich. O'Neal, he's checked in for Clarkson. And Butler is subbed in for Conley. The Jazz on offense. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
6 seconds separating the pass to O'Neal, launches a 3, knocks down the long J.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And the Magic again can't hit. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For
Riding in
Dorsberg,
the
Alan LaForce, and Grant Hill,
motherfucking
and all of our
murk.
crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
Riding in the motherfucking murk. Game 2, and we're randoms. Let's get it poppin'.
Alright.
And I won my second game with a random. With a random. With a random. Leggy. Leggy. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. With a random. With a random. Leggy. Leggy. Let me get a out. Yeah.
Mavericks fans are
Green?
a lot more forgiving
Finally,
than I think a lot of fan bases throughout the country. When they get into it, they're into it. It's very much a, these are our guys, this is our house, let's really go for it. It's hard to fill that place with noise, but I think Mavs fans do a pretty good job.
At forward, in his 21st season from Würzburg, Germany, the Big Daddy tall ball from the G, number 41, Dirk Nowitzki.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the
I would
NBA.
depend like a canteen. I just got me a beam. What is steam?
And just about to get underway as the starting five. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Porzingis. Reggie Bullock is out there with Doncic. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Outlaw in at the 4. And for Toronto, and the travel. Incredible how many miles these teams rack up, how many miles these players fly.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Kevin, and charter flights certainly help. But, man, I tell you, the season is 7 months long, and you're on planes probably 60% of that time. Whether you're going back and forth from a home road trip, whatever, it's a lot of wear and tear, but it is part of the business, and guys do learn how to adjust and be ready to do their jobs at a high level in spite of it.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
MP looking around. Up top, Doncic. Here's MP. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
Despite the foul, MP very composed. That allowed him to finish the and one.
Watanabe's checked in for the Raptors. Kemp comes in for Flynn. And Dallas with a change here too. Dwight Powell's checked in for Porzingis. Barnes passes to Mikhailuk. Tries again. Goes up again. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Both good from the line that time. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas
I want
Mavericks.
the bell like I
It's a
could be in
5-point
it. I
game.
just got
Last
need
time
to
the
be.
net was in Dallas.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Barnes. Here's Achua. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Mavericks trail by 5. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. He was analyzing how to match up with Luka Doncic and the task of slowing him down. Coach said Luka is a smart player, well beyond his years. If we give him one look, he'll adjust quickly. So we're going to have to mix what we throw at him all night. They are well aware of the challenge Doncic presents. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Mikhailuk, and it's blocked by Brown.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And it's time for an injury report.
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Mavericks head athletic trainer. He said that he suffered a nasty bruise to the lower part of his back and that it's really stiffened up on him. It's unfortunate timing all around for them. Of course, they will need to band together while he's out. We'll see how they respond. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Jones checked in for the Mavericks. Pass to Mikhailuk. To the middle, trying to find Achua, and gets it to him. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Achua's got his second bucket of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Barnes against MP. And it's good for 2.
Not allowing the contact to hold him back. MP, authoritative inside.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game. That one drops. He ties it up.
And
the Raptors shooting very well. 58% the offense is falling right now early for them.
Yeah, we lost this game.
Mikhailuk passes to Barnes. Here's Mikhailuk. Here's Watanabe. Guarded by Green. A nice shot by Mikhailuk. Mikhailuk got 7
bro, oh
points
my
in the game.
freaking gosh.
Nice job
I'm over here
right
picking up
in
because
stride.
this man is running around the
Excellent
goddamn whole club like he can't guard a second man, bro. Dang.
MP against Barnes. And finished off by Brown.
Yeah, fantastic work that time,
Bro,
recognizing the
stop pump faking, bro. Just take it up
Leave
your
somebody
whole
on
center.
MP's team open, and you're going to regret it.
Here's Mikhailuk. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Well, that shows me that I'm never surrounded
Here's
around again.
MP.
And I just hit low 27 off the wall. That's it.
Boy, a highlight-worthy dunk that time by MP. He loves juicing up the crowd with that one.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Here's Mikhailuk. Guarded by Powell. He doesn't hit that one. So for Dallas, their last game, a win against the Knicks.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
It's his first trip to the line. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
The Raptors making a switch here. Birch is checked in. Culver's checked in for Dallas. And stolen by MP. Jones the pass to Green. And a missed late.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved. Kevin plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, a young fella can provide that as well.
There's the pass to Kemp. Back to Barnes. And he makes that one. Barnes has got the game tied up here for Toronto.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Kemp against MP. Pass to Watanabe. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. MP, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I love the attacking mentality of MP. When he drives with purpose, it really puts the pressure on the D.
And both free throws good for MP. Raptors trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now here's Barnes. And, oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And so it's MP making things happen for the Dallas Mavericks. They kept going to him again. And the Mavs trying to improve their defense. The 7-footer Porzingis.
Find ways to win games, you know, at the end.
And Greg, they're more than capable of winning, as we've seen.
Well, the offense is a given, so it's all about putting together stops when they're going against the elite level competition.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Dallas.
Playing a physical brand of basketball so far, and those trips to the foul line have been very effective.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the 3-point line early on tonight.
On the court for the Mavericks. Culver out there with Brown. Then it's Jones. Then it's MP. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Here's McKyler. He had a 15-point outing in their last. The offensive rebound. Mavericks leading by 7. MP outside. Inside, here's Culver, and the shot goes in.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
The 11-footer, good as the jump shot falls. Siakam's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that
one. MP outside. Pass to Brown. Kicks it to Jones. Here's MP. It's rolled in by Watanabe.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Kemp can't hit. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Here's MP. Down low. The jump hook. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Trent's checked in for the Raptors. The Mavericks also with a sub. Outlaws checked in. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Siakam against MP. That one good for 2. MP's got 22 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Siakam passes to Birch. Oh, good on that one. And it's Dallas the other way.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Flynn's checked in for Kem Birch. Porzingis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Doncic comes in for Tyus Jones.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
MP outside. And there's the drive. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Siakam. Raptors trail by 11. Out to the right wing. Kemp bangs home the trifecta. Kemp's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
MP dishes to Outlaw. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Some super teams come together, Clark, on paper, and they look like sure things for the finals. But just how important are the other things, the intangibles?
Yeah, I think the intangibles, Kevin, are the most important things. When you talk about chemistry, trust, connectedness, those things just don't happen because you have great talent in 3 or 4 players. You have to have a team that's committed to one another and that trusts one another, and it takes time to build that into a championship caliber unit. So those intangibles are really defined by Doncic.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Siakam. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. DA, thank you. Shot clock at 3. That's good from Doncic on the assist by MP. Doncic has got 5 points so far. Pass to Kemp from deep. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
The pass to Culver. MP outside. He dishes it to Outlaw. Here's MP. Rebound by the Raptors. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
The drive by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Ooh, I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last trip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him.
How about that, guys? A big-time answer. He says, you think you can score on me? Prepare for posterization.
Dallas leading by 4. MP outside. Driving inside. And the dunk by MP.
Boy, you love everything MP is doing on offense. Going on the attack every chance he gets.
The Raptors have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Passes it to Kemp. The 3. And Culver pulls it down. Dallas has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. MP against Kemp. MP outside. 6 on the shot clock. And MP throws it down.
Boy, what a dominant throwdown from MP. Put the defense on notice with that one.
Raptors trail by 8. To the paint. Here's Kemp. Lead in just the right spot. Kemp's got 10 points in the quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
MP against Kemp. Here's Outlaw, and Outlaw slams it in.
Textbook pick and roll from MP, shifting the defense so he can set up a ready shooter.
For Toronto, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. To the wing right side. Siakam, right side. Over Outlaw. And that one goes long.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
MP against Kemp. And the shot goes down. MP's got 34.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And so, MV will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 10-point lead. Outlaw in the corner. Siakam against MP. To the inside. Porzingis. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Siakam. Toronto's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's MP. Banked in off the glass. And it's a 12-point Maverick lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Raptors shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Pass to Siakam. Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Barnes, he's checked in for Kemp. And that concludes the first half. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side making a change here. Kemp's checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Culver comes in for Hardaway. And MP subbed in for Reggie Bullock. That's good from Birch.
You know, Kim Burke started his career in the D-League. He was undrafted in 2015. The D-League is now called the G-League, but he played for Sioux Falls. He's a Canada native and was named an All-Star in that developmental league, showing promise for the days ahead.
Barnes and Siakam are the forward. Kemp is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Birch in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Shot clock at 6. MP outside. Fires for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Birch has got 4 rebounds now tonight. After one season in the U.S., Birch Clark would go to Turkey and then Greece for 2 years, eventually working his way back to the U.S.
And Kevin, how did that work out for him? Quite nicely. Kim grabbed the final roster spot on the Magic out of training camp in 2017. Another G League success story is Birch. Not to mention, he's just the latest in a wave of Canadian-born players to show their worth in the NBA.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. And MP throws it down.
There you see the do-it-all quality of MP on display. Taking matters into his own hands.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Siakam kicks to Trent. Back to Siakam. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
MP outside. And MP throws it down hard.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Birch. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Pass to Siakam. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
MP outside. Shot from free throw range. Birch grabs the board. Birch has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here he goes. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
First free throw is good. Brown is checked in for Dallas. Green comes in for Culver. And so Kent nails both of them.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly what you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
The pass dragged and the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And that's miscue number 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've been doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
Yeah, there's a reason, Greg, they've held on to this lead. I mean, being very cautious and controlled with their passing and execution offensively.
Dwight Powell's checked in for Porzingis. Here's Mikhailuk, covered by MP. He takes it in. And
Silly me, my mic's been muted. Yeah, why would you?
Can I get this on 20?
Yeah, give me your plate. Give me your plate so I can eat it.
This man really short a screenshot of him level 26. Because he won. Like, bro, you're weird, bro.
I'm level 26.
Guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
I don't want to talk about
give it up for
Be
Powell.
quiet,
I
bro.
mean, he excels.
How do I go lose on my career? You suck.
Punch home these alley-oops.
Huh? What happened?
Are you talking about my post score? Leave me alone.
You talking about my
My post score sucks.
You fucked with my stuff.
No, the Magic sucks. My post score is carrying.
My post score is killing me.
Yeah, you should make a post score.
Mikhailuk can't get it to go.
Don't ever. Don't.
But you get multiple reverse. Make a post score.
No, my next reverse is gonna be
Oh yeah, you're right. What two are you looking for? Cause I got two. But you know what? And since you like slashing, my slasher might be good for you. It can shoot.
He's tightly guarded. Siakam's shot is off.
It's close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Oh my bell.
Here's MP.
It just helps.
Yeah, heard you, my boy, heard you. Speak your facts.
Take it for myself.
Yeah.
That's impressive stuff. Cracks in the tray.
Yeah.
Mikhailuk's got 14 points for the game.
And we always talk about making your teammates better. That assist was right on target.
Here's MP. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the
game. MP is putting on a show. Knocked loose. They double team Siakam. And stolen by MP. Good. He hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all
Hey,
too
man.
easy right
What?
now.
Everybody let me know I'm talking about myself.
Yeah.
Like, there is nobody real. But baby, you move it and baby, you look dope.
You know, he came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Rangers have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. Tyus Jones is checked in for Dallas.
It can't be. It me kill me. He smells like a reed.
Yeah.
Bill, I ain't gonna pick your leg. You smell like I ain't gonna pick your tail. You smell like a big nut. I ain't gonna pick your leg. You smell like I ain't gonna pick your leg. You smell like I ain't gonna pick your leg. You smell like I ain't gonna
He's got 56 points in the game.
Yes, sir. MP. Showing off those.
It's about my kid to lead the party, so I'll see you tomorrow.
I'm talking about Ryan Green.
You didn't do anything. Please lie again.
Passes it to Green.
Alright, I didn't do nothing.
The drive
The
by
fact that you know you lying is crazy, huh?
MP throws it down hard.
It's crazy,
And
right?
this offense is in a
Right?
perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing, bro. Come on.
Borderline ridiculous. I mean,
So you didn't do anything with my
attempt
team. You're
finding the bottom of the bucket.
Kept with it. Picked up by Brown. Siakam trying to free himself up.
Well, great block that time from MP. Going after.
I listened to you. I listened to you. I listened to you. I know it wasn't good love. I listened to you first.
Here's Trent.
I ain't gonna lie. Sounds like Bob. I ain't gonna lie. He don't pull up. I ain't gonna lie. Kevin, you still you smell like
Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. 16-point game on the floor for Dallas. We've got Tim Hardaway Jr. Reggie Bullock is out there with MVP. And there's Porzingis. And it's Elmo in at the 4 spot.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got
everybody
to
let me know
for
the
this
thing about myself. I ain't never had nobody belt. Very much with the bird, very much belt. Only slow melody.
Do what you want.
Everybody let me know I'm talking about myself.
He'll hit that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Hardaway finds MP. Takes it inside. Oh, that was terrific.
Hey, Kevin.
And the decisiveness
You still
of
playing
MP
Minecraft?
on display have to be
Right now,
aware of
why?
his ability to knife his way inside.
I might go to park after this game because this is my 95 game.
Barnes outside.
I'll tell you 95, then I'm going out of here. Then I'm gonna put my career later to 99 or 98, 97 probably.
Post score?
No, this is my 95 game on my two-way flasher.
Another shot. Porzingis with the block.
I'm still a 94 on this build.
Inside.
Hey.
MP throws it down.
And look at how synced up MP is with his guys. They're in perfect rhythm for that alley-oop.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Trent passes to Flynn. Drills it from outside. Flynn's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
And the foul on Kem Birch. That's foul number 2 for him. Flynn against MP. That one falls.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Raptors trail by 20. Trent with it. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that...
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home.
All right, you want to play or something?
Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Yeah, I didn't hit 95, but I'll hit it later.
Clark
I'm like
Kellogg,
probably like
Greg
90
Anthony,
something.
and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see
Say hey to
you
your
next time.
father. Yeah. He owed me $20. We going to it.
Hey, walk me through your performance on that end.
But that lyrics go so hard to.
Look, everything starts on the defensive end for us. Good defense leads to good offense, and that's
No,
never more
not
true
at
than
all.
after a turnover when we can get out there and transition. Now look, so the more pressure I apply, the more turnovers I generate, the more easy buckets we get as a team. It's a beautiful thing, John.
Absolutely, MP. Hey, thanks for your time.
Now here's my scandal.
What you want?
You said that so many
Without sports, I would, bro. Like that's what everybody say. Without sports, I would be nothing.
I mean, Kevin, you don't do sports, so it don't even matter.
Yes, I do. I'm doing basketball this year. Thank you for asking. When your parents don't celebrate home,
That's what you used to go on.
you may see me struggle, but you will never see me quit. Consento. Now all I gotta do is get past the 30s and the 40s. I'm at 29. I'm at 29. I gotta get through all the 30s. And how many days? Let's see. 32 days. Bet. Those. Hold on, no, chill. Chill. Hold on. What was you gonna say? Alright, I'm on top of my shirt, so let's go.